Seems like the media and the people try to make it seem more bigger than what it is.
It's something that people don't really realize. Steph's effect on the field goes beyond just his stats.
The Buffalo Bills media is continuing to draw up some false narratives behind Stefon Diggs, Josh Allen, and this offense the past several weeks.
Team became more of a team. Guys meshing together closer and understanding we can have all of the talent in the world, but when you play for your brother, like genuinely play for your brother, you know, we're an unstoppable group.
We could see this clip here that Stefon Diggs is clearly still having fun, talking behind the Patriots reporter here, mimicking his moves. Stefon Diggs definitely seems like he's just in a fine mood. We can even see Stefon Diggs talking up Dion Dawkins here, and he's been doing this week in, week out, just hyping everyone up on this team, being the ultimate teammate. Here's another clip, Stefon Diggs celebrating with this defense, once again being a great teammate for Bills Mafia. Stefon Diggs has been coming in so clutch for the Buffalo Bills. Look at this one-handed grab versus the Dallas Cowboys. Mr. Clutch, Mr. X Factor. When you need him, he's there. We find him. Josh Allen in these backyard football plays, and also Stefon Diggs drawing things up. In the first time in Bills history, a wide receiver had 100 receptions in 4 straight seasons. So yes, the last 10 games haven't been that remarkable for Stefon Diggs, but he is still getting receptions. We are still utilizing him here in Buffalo. Like Dion Dawkins was saying, this has been an ultimate team effort. And this is the real difference for the 2023 Buffalo Bills. I really believe that they are a close, tight-knit team than ever before, even starting the season off with the drama of Stefon Diggs, removing Ken Dorsey, and now having Joe Brady here. Obviously, we've been through a lot, through injury, through a lot of coaching change during the season. Stefon Diggs and his brother saying that he should go to Dallas at the beginning of this year, falling to 6-6. Everyone saying that we're going to miss playoffs and that Sean McDermott should be fired. And then you have Stefon Diggs just staying composed and still being composed. And we can even see a comment here from Stefon Diggs at the bottom of the screen saying, "God, thank you." And this was 5 days ago with a little heart emoji. Stefon Diggs is completely content and he's completely fine. And we could see here from Buffalo Bills PR stating that Stefon Diggs surpasses 800 career reception, becoming the youngest player in the NFL to do so. And with just over 90 more yards against the Miami Dolphins, Stefon Diggs could hit the 10,000 yard mark in his career. And the drama really kicked off before the season even started, but after Ken Dorsey was gone, a lot more energy and fun was brought to this offense. But the stats really have not been there for Stefon Diggs, not having a 100-yard game in over 10 games, and we all know Joe Brady has been OC for 6 of those games. Now, keep in mind, Stefon Diggs is going against #1 cornerbacks. He's being double covered all season long. Teams are bracketing him. We're doing whatever we can to get him the ball in the screen game and doing so much more.
Many times where he'll be doubled in coverage that opens up someone else, taking a safety away from the play opens up the run game. There's so much more to his game than just the amount of catches he has, which the people that really understand football can see that.
We could see here that Joe Biscaglia admits that Stefon Diggs did not take a single offensive snap on their touchdown drive to open the second half last week against the Patriots. Now, the Patriots do have a great defense, but this might mean that Stefon Diggs is dealing with a little bit of something, this late in the year. Just like we gave a rest to Von Miller, maybe Stefon Diggs is trying to pace himself for what could be potentially a long playoff run. And another cryptic tweet from Stefon Diggs 5 days ago saying, "Control what you can control." We could see even Mookie Hawkins is drilling Joe Brady, offensive coordinator, asking him, will Stefon Diggs be a point of emphasis schematically in the passing game? And here another comment from Dan Mitchell saying, what is going on with Stefon Diggs? And Rico stating here, what's up with Stefon Diggs? Everyone thinking and jumping to the conclusion that Stefon Diggs is not 100%, but it really boils down to how defenses are playing us and eliminating Stefon Diggs. The first point I want to make here is I don't see Stefon Diggs bickering at all. I think Stefon Diggs Diggs' problem was with not winning. And with us winning, Stefon Diggs is completely content. He's completely happy. And for the Buffalo Bills media to be drawing up these things, trying to create another divide in this locker room as to why we're not targeting Diggs. And just like Dawson Knox said, that a lot of people don't understand the fact that it really boils down to how defenses are playing us. They have respect for Stefon Diggs being the best wide receiver in the NFL. They're double covering him. They're bracketing him. They're eliminating Stefon Diggs from this Buffalo Bills offense. It has nothing to do with Stefon Diggs not being number one in the progression. Has nothing to do with Josh Allen not targeting him. And the facts are the Buffalo Bills are still winning. And I think Stefon Diggs deserves all the credit in the world to not raise a voice here, stay cool, calm, and collected, even though he's not getting the yards and the receptions that he normally has gotten. Yes, Josh Allen has missed some throws, missing them deep, underthrowing the ball at times, but you know what? I don't think anything is wrong with this Buffalo Bills offense. Just like Dawkins said, this is a multi-dimensional offense. We can win in a bunch of different ways. I've been saying this offensive identity for the Buffalo Bills is a chameleon-style offensive identity. Depending on how defenses play us, we can adjust to those defenses. With Aaron Cromer and this revamped rushing attack with Osiris Torrance, Connor McGovern, Mitch Morris, Spencer Brown getting back to his rookie self, and Dion Dawkins, James Cook running this football is a new dynamic to this Buffalo Bills team, and we have unleashed the beast with Josh Allen even carrying it too. We all know that the Patriots and Bill Belichick is the best of the NFL at taking away your number one option. So it would make sense for Stefon Diggs not to have ideally a great game going against Bill Belichick. And you really look at this gauntlet that the Bills have really gone against between the Eagles, between the Cowboys, between the Chiefs, between the Bengals. I mean, you're talking about some great defenses and some great defensive backs that scheme and really block Stefon Diggs out. And the other teams really aren't that great against the run, so when you look at it, statistically, it's opening things up for James Cook. It's opening up things to run the football. Facts are the Buffalo Bills have found a balance on the offensive side of the ball. We can clearly still pass the ball with Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, even Stefon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Khalil Shakir getting involved too, Trent Sherfield making his way on this field. We have a lot of depth to get involved. Even Deontay Hardy catching up some clutch passes. It hasn't been many throughout this season, but he's come through big on some certain plays. And the Buffalo Bills definitely have proved that we still have a decent passing attack. It really depends on how defenses want to play us. We went into this season mixing between 11 and 12 personnel, trying to confuse the opposing defenses for the playoffs. Obviously, that loss against the Bengals, that was a huge reason why we lost. The Bengals knew exactly what we were trying to do offensively, and we really couldn't adjust. But now the Buffalo Bills can adjust. And if they want a single cover Diggs will pop off. And one reason why Diggs could very well pop off this week against the Miami Dolphins is because he did in week 4, having 3 receiving touchdowns. It all really matters on how the Miami Dolphins are going to play us and Vic Fangio and that defense. Even Josh Allen openly admitting like he can't wait to get into the game to see how he's going to play us. If he's going to stick with his tendencies or if he's going to break his tendencies. The fact of the matter is Joe Brady, Josh Allen, and Stefon Diggs, plus with this rushing attack, are fully capable of winning in different ways. Instead of jumping to the conclusion thinking that something is wrong with Stefon Diggs, although he might be a little bit nicked up, but who isn't at this point in this season in the NFL? Jalen Waddle is, Tyreek Hill is, and many, many others. The Buffalo Bills should have even more respect for Stefon Diggs for not arguing, for being an ultimate teammate. That's what this is all about. And when you reflect back to the beginning of last year or during that playoff loss versus the Bengals and Stefon Diggs' hands are up in the air, a lot of people thought that he was a diva wide receiver, bickering for the ball, wanting to get involved. but it really boils down to winning. Stefon Diggs is about the team, and he only cares about winning. So I'm sick of this media drawing up these false narratives, these false conclusions about the problems between Josh Allen and this offense struggling and not feeding Stefon Diggs, or why we have to get Stefon Diggs involved. Well, it doesn't make sense if he's double covered and bracketed. Josh Allen is going through his progressions just like he's been doing all season long. Nothing has changed there, and the Buffalo Bills have developed multiple ways to win. I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, subscribe. That's how you're going to support me and my efforts for this channel. Also, check the link in the description for the Buffalo Chicken Wing merch, free shipping, long sleeve hoodies, blue, gray, red, black, sizes small through 5XL. Also, we have a $50 discount link below to Course Careers. They're offering 100% online certificates to land a 100% remote job. But I truly appreciate you guys all so much, and go Bills.